The battle over school vouchers. It's been a back and forth debate for months now. And this morning, the House Committee on Public Education held a hearing at the state capitol. 6 News reporter Sydney DeShawn sat in on that meeting. She joins us now live in studio with more on what was discussed and what questions are being asked. Sydney, I know a lot to unwrap here.
Yes, Chris. Governor Greg Abbott has been pushing for a school voucher system since the beginning of this year. He came one step closer when the Texas Senate passed Senate Bill 8 just last week, and now it must get through the House, which is expected to be quite a tough road.
The purpose of it is the kid. The purpose is not the school.
That's right.
The purpose is to educate children.
The school voucher program, it lets parents use taxpayer dollars to send their kids to non-public schools. But at the Texas Capitol, representatives can't seem to come to an agreement.
There's nothing inherently better about a private school.
You may have the very best public school, but there are still going to be kids that fall through the cracks. This gives an opportunity for kids who are falling through the cracks for whatever reason, the opportunity for another option.
Representative James Frank of Wichita Falls says the goal of school vouchers goes hand in hand with prioritizing parents who have fewer educational choices for their kids.
We decided to make the priorities based on whether or not you had funds.
But representatives across the board are still raising concern.
I'm worried about unintended consequences that maybe would contradict that goal.
Frank says school vouchers would be available to everyone.
The average private school in the state costs around $9,700. So this does give every child an opportunity to go to a private school. It gives them 100% of the funds.
But representatives are critiquing these numbers, saying they aren't necessarily accurate.
The vast majority of kids are in urban districts, and we don't get the benefit of small to mid-size adjustments. So my school district wouldn't get as much as per child as a private school in your voucher.
And they say the money could be used in other ways.
Why not just take these limited funds that we have and make sure that we create a setting for every child? We don't have unlimited taxpayer dollars, so we got to make choices.
Now, the bill would need 76 votes to pass, but it is expected to be difficult. Just last week, the House did approve a budget amendment that would ban the use of state funds for school vouchers. So it definitely will be interesting to see what will happen with this bill within the coming weeks.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to take some compromise to get it across the finish line. And I know many citizens prefer compromise in their government. So we'll see if they can find a way to make it work for everybody. Thank you, Sydney.